Hello there, I am Anna Wilde. I work with women who want to clear birth fears, recover calm confidence, and have a positive birth. Book a private online session with me and start feeling better sooner. In today's video, you'll learn a quick and easy tapping routine to reduce the fear of the unknown in birth. So many women feel anxious and concerned about just not knowing what is going to happen. So if you feel like that, then this video is for you. EFT or tapping is an amazing, easy stress reduction technique that can clear trauma, stuck negative beliefs and worries, whether they are big or small. So first, a quick disclaimer. I truly hope that you'll find something useful here. However, I don't have solutions for every person, so follow your own guidance. Use what feels helpful and seek further advice from a medical professional when appropriate. So I really encourage you to explore what makes a better birth for you, and whatever happens, please be kind to yourself. So now on with the show. This is a quick EFT tap along video to help you clear the fear of uncertainty and the unknown in giving birth. Now, if you've never tapped before, just tap along where I tap and repeat after me. If I say anything that you just can't relate to, then just keep tapping. You can insert words of your own if you like. There is also a how to tap video in the resource section at thebirthwhisperer.com, so you can pause now if you like and take a look at that first. Very quickly, there are 5 steps to EFT. First of all, actually 6 steps to EFT, at least this is how I do EFT. First of all, rate the intensity of your feelings. Acknowledge, step 2 is acknowledging the fear in a context of self-acceptance and self-compassion. Step 3 is stating the negative feelings as you tap through the points. Step 4 is opening to a fresh perspective. 5, choosing a new perspective. And then finally, just rating how you're feeling again. So let's just get on with it. We'll start by just tuning into how do you feel with the uncertainty and the unknown of birth. So if you say, oh, I feel nervous, I feel a bit anxious about the unknown of birth, I just don't know what's going to happen and that makes me feel nervous. If you say something like that to yourself and just notice how distressing is that for you. Is it a 10 out of 10? Is it a 1 out of 10? So give it a rating from 0 to 10. You can write it down or you can just remember and see how things reduce as we move along. Then we move on to tapping, which is step 2. So even though I feel really uncomfortable and nervous about the uncertainty of birth, and you'll just repeat after me, tapping on the karate chop point. Even though I feel nervous and anxious about the uncertainty and the unknown of birth, I deeply and completely accept myself anyway. We'll do that again. Even though part of me feels nervous, about the unknown of birth, I just don't know what to expect. I deeply and completely appreciate all of me anyway. Even though I feel some fear, about the unknown and uncertainty, of giving birth, and what might happen, I lovingly accept all of me, including my feelings. Okay, so we do that 3 times and then we move on to the next step, which is basically just tapping through all the negative feelings that we might have about the uncertainty and unknowingness, the unknown of birth. I'm just so uncomfortable with not knowing how it's going to go. I'm tapping on the top of our head. I'm uncomfortable with not knowing how it's going to go. Tapping on the eyebrow point, the inside end of the eyebrow. I feel so uncomfortable with the unknown. Outside of the eye, I just don't know what's going to happen. Under the eye, I don't like the unknown part of birth. Under the nose, I just want to be sure that we'll be safe. But I just don't know what's going to happen. Under the mouth, I just don't know what's going to happen. And then on the collarbone, you can tap with your whole hand, basically tapping on these points here. Because I like to plan and be safe. I like to plan and be safe. And then under the arm, I just don't know how it will go. I just don't know how it will go. At the end of each round, just stop and take a deep breath. We'll do a little bit more. I really don't like the unknown. I really don't like the unknown. Eyebrow point, I feel scared of the uncertainty of birth. I feel scared of the uncertainty of birth. Outside of the eye, I just want to plan and be prepared for everything. I just want to plan and be prepared for everything. Under the eye, I just want to know that it will all be okay. Part of me just wants to know that it will all be okay. Under the nose, I know I don't have a guarantee. I know I don't have a guarantee, but I'm nervous. Under the mouth, part of me is really scared about the bad things that might happen. Part of me is really scared about the bad things that might happen. Collarbone, it's really hard to trust and let go. It's really hard to trust and let go. Under the arm, uncertainty and the unknown are part of life. Uncertainty and the unknown are part of life. Top of the head, but I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not comfortable with it. Eyebrow point, and I've been resisting these feelings. Part of me hates the unknown. Under the eye, and maybe I've been pushing them away. Okay, so just stop there and take a deep breath in and out. And then we move on to the next part, part 3. So we're opening to a new possibility, just a different perspective. So what if I could respond with curiosity and lightness? Instead of resisting, what if I could just be open to how things are? Outside of the eye, I wonder if I can hold this fear. Like I would hold the hand of a small frightened child. Under the eye, maybe I can open to being with this fear. Just like I would hold a crying baby. Maybe I can stop being scared and just know that even if difficult things happen, under the mouth, I am loved just like I love my baby. No matter what. What if I stopped resisting the unknown and the uncertainty? What if I stopped pushing these fears away? Maybe I can remember the support and kindness that I have in my life. What if I could just rest into that? Maybe I can respond to my birthing experience with compassion. Maybe I can respond to all of my birthing experience with compassion. Under the eye, towards myself. Maybe I can just take it moment by moment. Under the mouth, relaxing into how things are now. Instead of worrying and stressing about how things might be. What if I can breathe out and just be here now? With how things are in this moment. What if I felt curious and present and relaxed? Just being open with how things are now. Just being open with how things are now. Moment to moment, moment to moment. Being soft and kind now. Being soft and kind. And then we just move on to choosing and inhabiting and being really aware of a totally fresh perspective. Rationally, I choose to know that there's a very good chance all will be well. Rationally, I choose to know that there's a very good chance all will be well. And I choose to allow myself to be supported. I choose to allow myself to be supported by my support people, by my care provider's best intentions, I choose to be supported by my body and my baby. I choose to be supported by my body and baby. And I choose to be supported by the warm wishes of all the people who care for me. I choose to be supported by the warm wishes of everyone who cares for me. And I choose to rest into all this support. I choose to rest into all this support as I move forward. As I move forward through my birth. I choose to rest into this support. Here and now, just being present with what is. And I choose to hold any feelings of fear. Of the unknown and the uncertainty. With infinite kindness and compassion. And as birth unfolds, as life unfolds, I choose to feel safe, grounded and loved. Stop, take another deep breath in and out. And finally, step 6, just check in with how you're feeling now when you think about the uncertainty of birth. There's a good chance it's dropped a bit, or there may have been little thoughts that popped up like, what if this happens? What if, I don't know, something's wrong with the baby, or I tear, or I've got a whole bunch of people doing stuff to me that I don't want to have happen. If other thoughts come up, then they are different aspects of the fear, and you can tap on each one of those individually. If you need any help, if you want to work together with me, then please book in for a session, because I am here to help you and support you with positive, effective and fast results. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and if you found something useful, then yes, please share. See you again.